Think of the athlete who wakes up before sunrise every day, not because anyone is checking on her, not because there's a coach yelling her name or a camera waiting to record her grind. She shows up because she knows something most people never understand. Every morning she skips will reveal itself months later on the field. At first, those early mornings feel brutal. Her alarm rings while the world is still quiet, the sky is dark, her body is heavy, her muscles are stiff from yesterday's training, and her mind does what every mind does. It tries to pull her back into comfort, tells her she deserves more sleep, tells her one day off won't hurt, tells her she can start again tomorrow. But she gets up anyway. She ties her shoes, steps into the cold air, and trains when no one is watching. She chooses discomfort instead of excuses, not once, not twice, but every day. Days turn into weeks, weeks turn into months. No big dramatic moments, no instant transformations, just small choices stacking on top of each other. And slowly, something begins to shift. Her discipline becomes routine. The pain becomes familiar. The early mornings stop feeling like punishment and start feeling like a promise she made to herself. Her body grows stronger, her mind grows sharper. She stops negotiating with her excuses. She outgrows the version of herself who needed motivation to move. And that discipline, it becomes skill, real skill, the kind that doesn't come from talent, but from repetition, from showing up on days when she didn't feel like it, from pushing through moments that would have made others quit. Then her skill transforms into confidence, not the fake kind that comes from hype or praise, but the quiet confidence born from knowing she has earned every step, every breath, every moment. She's not guessing whether she can perform. She knows. And eventually, when the world finally sees her, when she wins, when she breaks records, when she steps into a spotlight people assume she was born for, everyone calls it talent. But talent had very little to do with it. What people call talent is often just discipline disguised as greatness. It's the invisible work, the hours no one applauded, the choices that didn't look glamorous, the sacrifices no one posted online, the moments that would have been easy to skip, but she didn't. Here's the part we usually overlook. Greatness is never about one big moment. It's about thousands of small ones, quiet ones, boring ones, the ones that feel like they don't matter at all, but they do. They always do. And the truth is, this athlete isn't special in a way you aren't. She wasn't born with supernatural discipline. She built it. She fought for it. She chose it. Every single day. That same discipline is available to anyone, including you. The question is simple. Are you willing to keep your promise to yourself when no one's watching? Are you willing to show up when your body wants comfort, when your mind wants the easy way out, when you feel tired, discouraged, or unseen? Because that's the turning point. That's the line between people who dream about a better life and people who build one. Discipline is the bridge. It's the thing that carries you from intention to reality. It's the force that turns small habits into major results. It's the tool that takes ordinary people and shapes them into something extraordinary. And here's something else people forget. Discipline doesn't just change what you do, it changes who you are. It teaches you to trust yourself, to rely on yourself, to respect yourself. It creates a version of you that keeps going even when the motivation fades. That's when you start to feel different. You walk differently, think differently. You stop waiting for the right moment because you realize you've been building the moment yourself all along. So if there's a dream you've been thinking about, a goal you've been postponing, a life you want but haven't committed to, ask yourself one thing. What would happen if you showed up for the next 30 days the way that athlete shows up every morning? Not perfectly, just consistently. What would your life look like if you decided that excuses don't get a vote anymore? What would you become if you gave your future the same respect she gives hers? Maybe you won't see results tomorrow, maybe not next week, but just like her, the work you do today will show up later, in your opportunities, in your mindset, in your confidence, and in the outcomes people will eventually call talent. But you'll know the truth. It wasn't talent. It was discipline. It was you. Showing up, growing, becoming someone the old you would barely recognize. And that's the real victory.